Why do we hate being different from everybody else? We all have different parents, cultures, and living styles, and yet when it comes to being different from strangers, we can't seem to comprehend that. Societal norms play a big part in this. When everyone's expected to be a doctor or an engineer, it's when someone goes against this that it kind of creates a social divide. Growing up in the school system makes that reality clear to many, which is why many people choose traditional careers, and the ones who don't are outliers. The thing is, how can excellence be born when everybody's the same, and how can people do extraordinary things from the comfort of certainty? The reason why I'm talking about this, I am not like everybody else, and hearing my story is the only way it will make sense. You see, growing up, I was confused my entire life about my identity. I was always very expressive and passionate about my interests, and others found that weird. Because of this, I didn't really develop much long-lasting friendships. I felt like an outsider, and the only thing I can turn to were video games in order to avoid these feelings. Well, nothing to lose, I made a YouTube channel in 2013 so I can express my passions freely with no one judging me. You see, as far back as when I was 13, I had it in me to be different from everybody else. The problem is, YouTube wasn't as socially accepted as it is today, which led to a lot of people making fun of me, which only made me feel worse. You see, in a child's eye, when this is your reality and you have no real older mentor telling you otherwise, it made me feel like my passions were wrong, despite the fact this was the only thing I enjoyed. I just did not want to feel like an imposter anymore. So when grade school ended, it made me think I had to change, and it was all for the wrong reason. First, I started downplaying the fact I was a YouTuber and how big of a gamer I was in order to fit in. It was all because of the fact that I saw popular kids hanging out, having fun, laughing, and as someone who had far too many lonely lunches, it made me think this is a solution. This will make me feel happy. I really just wanted to be average, which caused me to view myself as less than others. Everything that was different about me was still inside, and I knew what I wanted deep down, but being lost and hearing the wrong voices, I chose to pursue a traditional career. I could have taken a useless degree, worked a 9-to-5 job I hated, and lived in the most gray reality where I was forever lost, except that never happened. It's a long story, but when I nearly failed grade 10 academic level science, I realized I hated this expected path. I hated not learning about what I liked, spending hours studying, and the hard work leading to the fact that I nearly failed each and every test. And yet, earlier that year, I took a drama class and I loved it. I loved being able to creatively express myself and having work I can look forward to. This was a mirror to the face I needed to see in order to realize I can do what I dream of and not what other strangers tell me. For the first time in a long time, I went against social expectations and embraced being different. I said, fuck it, I'm different, and I went with this mentality for the last 3 years of high school. The funny thing is that things got worse before it got better. I was failing more classes, feeling more alone, and more confused, but I knew myself better than other people, and I kept getting up no matter how many punches I took. And after finally getting to film school where I can live a life where I call the shots, I realized what being different did for me instead of being like others. I would have never made a YouTube channel, which would never lead me to loving movies, which would never lead me to having the most fulfilling life possible. I would have just lived a linear lifestyle, which there's nothing wrong with, but I had to be different in order to have it in me to live the non-linear lifestyle. The whole point of the video is to tell you, the audience, to be different in your own way. Do you act different from others? Embrace it. Do you have different interests? Own up to it. Any day can be a day of change for you, so go out there, be you, and be different. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm not my typical setup, I'm not a folks home, so whatever, we'll make do. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a subscribe, like the video, click on the notification bell for alerts of brand new videos, and comment below, tell me what you guys thought of the video. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video.